Yo, dude, God, there we go. I don't care, bro. Okay. Jesus Christ. I downloaded voice mod. Yes, bro. Alright, let me make sure all this is right. Yes. Alright. It's Atlanta, not in America. Voice for some NR action. Actually, let's say it like this. We're coming to you live from Atlanta Motor Speedway. I no longer have game audio. Nope, yeah, I do. I think Chase Elliott was on pole, if I've seen that correctly. Yes. Alright, so Chase Elliott on pole, Matt DiBenedetto second, Denny Hamlin third, Chris Buescher is fourth, Cole Custer fifth, Martin Truex Jr. sixth, Alex Bowman seventh. Oh my god, what is his name? Joey Gase is eighth. Ryan Blaney ninth, Michael McDowell is 10th. So, recently we have had some good races going on, I guess. And Chase Elliott running A-Shock for the second time this season here at his home track. So, can Georgia boy Elliott win today? Can Matt DiBenedetto win? Can Denny Hamlin, Chris Buescher? Any of these guys? Brad Keselowski won Kentucky last night. But we're back. It is NR Not in America. The pace car dives onto pit road into the restart zone. While starting zone, green flags out. We're racing at Atlanta. Chase Elliott leads them down into turn number 1. Matt DiBenedetto on the top lane. So far, so good down the back straightaway for the first time here at Atlanta. 3 wide for third. Truex up into the wall. That's interesting. That's Bill. She poured water on the Xbox. So, Matt DiBenedetto takes the lead. Cole Custer being pushed by Chase Elliott on the bottom. It's kind of just a 4-car little mini pack. Custer has a nose out on everybody though. The turn 4, DiBenedetto leads that lap. Not love you, bruh. So it's kind of obvious top lane is the dominant lane. Elliott slides up behind Buescher on the top. It's going to leave Custer down there by itself. Custer with no help. It's going to allow these guys to go by him, but I don't think he'll give up quite yet. And he's not. He's actually going to try and take the lead here. Huh? Oh. So far, Custer has taken the lead. Chase Elliott looks to the inside of Buescher. And Chase Elliott's going to move to second. He's going to try it. Matt DiBenedetto's going to fight back on the top. 4-car breakaway right now. They are almost a second ahead of everybody. And that's pretty crazy at Atlanta. Buescher just moved Chase Elliott up the track for second. Now he's going to go run. He's going to lead the bottom lane. So far, so good. Custer has pretty much kind of settled himself out front here. Benedetto looks up top, but Custer shut the door. Benedetto's still looking up top. I don't think he has the momentum, though. And he does not. Buescher's going to try and go for second, or first, excuse me. Is he there? He's there. I mean, he can stick it in there, but... And he's going to. Chris Buescher to the inside for the lead. Custer's got that top lane momentum, though. .82 laps, lap 9 complete. There will be quite a few pit stops in this one. I think 2 or 3, maybe. Man, Buescher is not going to let him get away with this one. Buescher's looking for career win number 1 in this series. IRL would be his second career win in the Cup Series, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's going to do it. Yeah, he's cleared him. And he has. Chris Buescher will take the lead now off of turn 2. Benedetto in third. Chase Elliott sits fourth. Last time Chase Elliott was in that car, in that paint scheme, he won. That was Richmond. Yeah, it was at Richmond a long time ago. Atlanta's one of them tracks that has old pavement, so you gotta wonder if it'll eat up tires. How long grip will last. Looks like the middle lane is probably the preferred lane, middle to top. You can see the dark area of the racetrack. That's where all the rubber's being laid down at. Look at the Benedetto ripping the top lane. Custer comes up and blocks that run. It's kind of a douchey thing to do, but it's racing. You look so entertained. Now, if all these cars can draft up, the Benedetto's going to move Custer up the racetrack there. But Custer fights back. He's going to have a run and a half on Buescher here. He does. He's got a big run on him. He's going to go down to the inside going into turn 1. To the inside for the lead. He's got a nose out on him. Buescher fights back on the top. That Auto Tempest Mustang for Roush Racing. Next year that'll be Keselowski Fenway or Roush Keselowski Racing. I don't know, but Brad Keselowski does get partial ownership of Roush next year. That's pretty cool. But that is a car out of that stable. Custer to the lead now, and he's cleared him, but again, that top lane momentum that you carry coming off the corner. I do believe, though, we have cars coming to pit road, maybe? Not sure when the pit window will be. So, now that we are caught up with real NASCAR, we're going to do weekly racing instead of nightly racing. So, next Wednesday or Thursday, whenever I decide to do it, we will be racing at is it? Wherever NASCAR ends up going, but yeah, we'll end up racing there. And I'm sure, well, you know what? I have the schedule on my phone. I'll just look at it real fast. It's like, huh? Yeah. Oh, it should be the 18th. I've got it right here. Yep, New Hampshire and then Watkins Glen. So, New Hampshire will be the next race. Nothing's wrong with me, dude. So it's pretty much the Busher and Custer show. Tyler Reddick's about to go one lap down. Kyle Larson as well. Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, and Quinn Houff. Kevin Harvick. Eric Jones, Ty Dillon in his second start of the season. Eric Almirola. Oh man, Corey LaJoy, that was his name. My brain is just not having it right now. AJ Allmendinger, Bubba Wallace, James Davison, Josh Bilicki, Ricky Stenhouse, BJ McLeod, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell. Joey Gates was running in the top 10, and now he's just dropped back a whole lot. Cody Ware, Brad Keselowski, last week's winner, or last race's winner, not last week. Priest, Austin Dillon, and Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Matt DiBenedetto, Custer, and Busher. So that was pretty much through the field. They are starting to catch lap cars now, so I wonder if that'll play into anything. Custer's gaining a little bit. He'll pull up to him, and then Busher will drive off. Elliott looking to the inside of DiBenedetto for third. Oh yeah, they're very close to catching him. There you see Tyler Reddick. He's pretty much in view of Game's camera right now, so wonder if flat traffic will play a factor again in the outcome of this race. It did last night's race, so we'll see. And pit strategy. Busher almost turns Reddick. Holy cow. Alright. That happened. That's going to allow Chase Elliott and Matt DiBenedetto to gain a little bit of ground here on both of these guys. Now Elliott and DiBenedetto will have to get by Reddick. They're not done with the lap traffic yet, though. Chase Elliott moves Reddick up the racetrack 3 wide. Nope, they passed him actually. Custer looks to the top lane for the lead. Here comes Larson and Cindric taking away both lanes here. We'll see how this turns out. Busher and Custer all over the back bumper, both guys. Yeah. I don't know. Well. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So, from all of that, Custer has managed to take the lead. Busher's still having a hard time getting around Larson, but I think he'll do it now. They would have gone on Quinn Houff, not racing for it. Just gonna let him go by. And there's a couple of feet before they catch some more, but Chase Elliott and Matt DiBenedetto are catching these guys. Can Busher get Custer? Chase Elliott, Matt Benedetto have ran these two down. I say pit window will be around lap 35 to lap 40. We'll just have to see. And now your 4 leaders, 1, 2, 3, 4, all pretty much caught up to each other. Chase Elliott to the inside of the Benedetto. They've still got that lap traffic to worry about. Yeesh. Busher to the inside. He's going to try and go for the lead here. He's going to slide it behind Harvick. Moves Harvick up in front of his teammate, Cole Custer. Now Custer's being held up big time by Kevin Harvick. So the roles have switched. Harvick gets knocked up the racetrack. Close call there between these guys. Let's take a look at this, what just happened here. So Custer and Chase Elliott make contact. Harvick's already in the wall to Benedetto with the save of the year, basically. That was super close. But Chase Elliott, your leader, Matt Benedetto, now going to pass. And we have green flag pit stops coming up. The Benedetto and Elliott's pit road this time. Harvick will come to pit road as well. So who has the strategy and who doesn't? In around a lap or so, we'll see where they end up cycling out to. A little bit of contact there.
Laps are left.
31 of 82. 52. So the Benedetto gets off before Chase Elliott does. But there went Custer. Busher is ahead of Custer. So it should be these two cycle back out to the lead. Bubba Wallace, don't know if he's hit pit road or not. He's a lot slower than they are, so I don't think he has. I think he's just trying to stay out for as long as he can. It ain't quite working out for him. Yeah, the 41 right there. If you need to say something, just tap me on the shoulder or something, because I will not hear you. These cars are loud. Yeah, I cannot hear you. So just tap on me when you say something. I'm sure they can hear you. Like said, what's up, boys? Look, it's on my elbow. Eczema. Dirt? I ain't got dirt on my elbow. That was the most redneck thing I've ever said. I ain't got dirt on my elbow. Oh yeah, I had dirt everywhere. I had dirt in places I didn't need to have dirt.
You don't really? I don't think I'll take off the shower. I have dirt on my balls.
Yeah, because of your shorts. It's okay. I only get scared that I'm gonna drop my phone. My legs get burned sometimes too. Oh yeah. Must have an immunity to poison because. Who? That car? That's Chastain. Stenhouse? That used to be Stenhouse. It's Chris Buescher.
Yeah, I'm not fully recording.
No, you still got 2017 NASCAR rosters. Or the 2017 roster in
That was the
your
last time I watched it.
head. Right now, Buescher to the lead. Custer's just kind of chilling at second. Almost, he's a little over half a second behind. But they're trying to get through lap traffic here. I don't know why I changed cameras to Custer. Ain't no one care what he's doing. Up the racetrack. Third lane up the racetrack. Crossover on Stenhouse. That's Ricky Stenhouse's car now. 47. That's his teammate in 37, Ryan Grief.
Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the majority of his paint schemes have been that weird blue and white with another sponsor on the back. So, oh, Stenhouse almost turned Priest. You said you can tell me a lot of the 2021 drivers.
No, not a lot.
Names, yeah. Yeah. Let him catch another car and I'll point to him and you just tell me who it is. What about a number? Who drives a 19? Also, you better not Google it. Yeah. He drove the 78 in 2017. Won the championship that year, actually. Yep. Who's that car? You said back markers don't matter. Who's this? What in the hell? Look at it. Alan did? Oh, he didn't, or I would have got it. It would pop up right here. So Buescher's lapped Larson and Cody Ware. He's working on Austin Dillon. He's having some close calls, dude. If he keeps racing like that, he's going to end up turning somebody. It'll be 40 to go and they hit the line this time by. Oh, Austin Dillon's up in the wall. Custer is not playing around. He just moved him way up the racetrack. We've been caution free all race long.
Yeah.
How long ago was it? Yeah, it ain't popping up because I have the choice to show or hide it. This is boring as fuck. Yeah, this race has been pretty boring. Most of the time they're not this boring. They're very action-packed, actually. I don't know if that was Busher's signal to the pit or if he just dropped low for no reason. I think he just dropped low because he ain't slowing down.
Oh.
Chastain. Chastain. Oh, caution's out. Oh Lord, we've had a wreck and a half. Looks like it's Kyle Larson. See what happened. Austin Dillon and Kyle Larson.
Okay, yeah. Him.
So Larson hooks the 15 of James Davison, comes down across the nose of Cody Ware. Yeah, that's him right there, actually. Larson spins backwards up into the outside wall. Austin Dillon nowhere to go. And unfortunately, that'll end both of their days. I believe that's the only cars involved. Close call for Chase Elliott there. Larson's day might not be completely over with. Where are the leaders? To pit road they go. So pull the thing back up, accelerate a lap. Did we go green this lap? Nope. What about now? Yep. Alright, so we're going green this time. I would be too. Good God. Alright, so Busher's still your leader. Chase Elliott has lost quite a few spots. Don't know if he had an issue. No, his last car on the lead lap in 11th. So there are 11 lead lap cars. So did you know that before I said any of their names? Oh. What track is this? Well, it's anybody's choice. Charlotte or Daytona. Ooh. Yeah. Oh Lord, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Next year. Oh, I know, Copper. You're telling me, bro.
I know.
Car coming back out on the track. I just heard it take off. There it is, Quinn Half, the 00. What a restart. The pack is insane on the restarts. The 3-car pull away right now, but dude, geez. And yes, speaking of that, this is the last we'll see of this configuration of Atlanta. Next year, the banking will be a lot higher. What a pass by Custer, by the way. Anyways, so the banking will be steeper. The track will not be this wide. It'll probably be about 2 lanes instead of 3. Round about that. And yeah, we're going back to the old days, basically, just without the oval. This track, if you guys, for those who don't know, these tracks that are shaped like this, for example, Charlotte, Texas, and Atlanta are the only 3. These are called quad ovals because of their little front stretch thing they got going on. Quad ovals. Daytona and Talladega are called tri-ovals. Road courses, you know what those are. And then the short tracks, 1.5 mile, 2-mile tracks. Quite a few of them. Sonoma. Just enough for 3 wide, yeah. It ain't gonna be this whole 4 to 5 wide group track anymore. It'll only be about 3 wide. I'm excited for it, dude. I think that'll be cool. Especially with the next gen car, that'll really show how they race at these bigger tracks. Yeah. I think that'll be cool though. I can't wait for next year. Like, I'm gonna miss these cars because these are the cars I started out when I started watching NASCAR. This is what I started out with. But next gen car is a cool looking car. I'm excited for it. It's literally a shorter Daytona. Yeah, basically. The banking is about as steep as Daytona and Talladega. So I think it's gonna be meh. Well, Copper, you don't have hope for anything anyways, buddy. You always think everything's gonna be bad. Or meh. But that's okay. I'm not really biased. If I'm excited for something, I'm going to let you know that I'm excited for it, because I am. I've been excited for the next gen car since I heard about it. So far, so good. Custer, Busher, and Benedetto have kind of pulled away from everybody over a 2.5 from Denny Hamlin in 4th. Chase Elliott now. Wow, Chase Elliott's moved up quite a bit here since this restart. .23 laps to go. Well, I think the first race will be, but after that, I think it will be okay. I don't know. I'm just hoping we don't have another 2013 Daytona 500 kind of race for the 500 next year. That'll be boring as hell. One or 2 crashes and then single file the whole time, basically. That'll suck. Yeah, kind of like Daytona this year. The only thing that saved this year's Daytona 500 from being boring was the finish. And the lap 14 crash. A lot of drivers have complained about the change. They have said they literally have no driver input. Had no driver input. Well, I'm sure that'll change along the way. Enough voices get heard, then sure, I'm sure they'll start making changes. But really, it's not about drivers. NASCAR even said it themselves. It's for the fans. I've drove the next gen car on iRacing, which it's iRacing. Obviously, they don't really get much of their stuff accurate. For the most part, it is. But if that car is as easy to drive on iRacing, or in real life as it is on iRacing, then my ass will be a professional, because it's easy. It's a whole lot different than a real car, though. Anyways, 20 laps to go. The cars that have ran 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all race are back in those positions. Hopefully some lap traffic will come into play. When's the next lap car? Alright, so a little while. Cedric's coming out of 4, they're coming out of 2. I give them 10 laps. 10 more laps, and then everything will be good. I know Larson, Bowman, and Hamlin said they hope they just do a repave and that's it. Oh, you're talking about Atlanta. I thought you were talking about the damn next gen car. Yeah, I don't know. Anything NASCAR does, I get excited for because it's new. Yeah, because I mean,
people that make
it's Copper. He thinks everything is meh, regardless. I don't care though. I always stick behind my opinions. Yeah. The only reason I get excited is because it's new. Like, again, Atlanta has not been that interesting over the past 4 years, 3 or 4 years. Not really that interesting, other than restarts. So, I really, that's the only reason I'm excited is because new configuration and whatnot. Fuck it, dude, why not? My reason for being worried is because these are the same dumbasses that reconfigured Texas. Well, you know what? Texas was not all that bad in the All-Star race. And it may not be all that bad later this year. Or do they go there this year? Later this year? Is there a playoff race still at Texas? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Again, everything's going to be new next year, so. I mean, be worried all you want, but you can't really just say that that Texas sucks because of the reconfiguration. You got to think the cars, the aero package that they run at Texas sucks. This aero package sucks. The only thing this aero package has done decently is restrict your plate tracks, and it's made restarts insane. That's it. The racing itself, if you got clean air, you're fine. You got dirty air, you're screwed. No. Who's sending those kind of pictures?
No.
Oh, that's nasty. Fuck, dude. And I mean, Texas was only good because there was a restart every 20 laps. Well, the aero package, again, it's not just the track. The aero package does not help. For now, I'm going to keep my chin up and hope that everything is good next year until I see the product that we get at one of each track. If it's good, then I told you so. If not, then you told me so. Again, regardless, I'm just going to be excited because I'm that kind of person. I get excited over this kind of stuff. I like change. I think it's a good thing. I like new things being tried. I think it's cool as well. If NASCAR were to reconfigure Daytona, that I would be pissed off about. Daytona needs to stay like it is. There's certain tracks that I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're reconfiguring it? Badass. Atlanta. Again, I haven't really found the Atlanta races for the past 4 years entertaining. They've been really boring, other than restarts. And even then, the restarts last 2 laps. So, I don't know. I mean, this year's package hasn't really been that bad with mile and a halves. Only Man, race with Charlotte. That's because Charlotte had such freaking long racing, long stages. Like Charlotte would be. I feel like it'd be fine if it wasn't so damn long. Everyone was saving their stuff, and even by the time the things could have got interesting, the cars were already too spread out to do anything. 18? He's only a couple months older than me. Alright, so I'm gonna go 8 to go this time for Custer. He's looking for career win number. What is that? Didn't he win one of the Pocono races? I think Custer won one of the Pocono races. I have to go back and look. I can't even keep track of my own damn stuff. Oh, what? Definitely Christopher Bell. That won race 1. Race 2. Who won race 2? Is it Chase Briscoe? I think it was Briscoe. Yeah, so Custer looking for career win number 1, but that might get taken from him here because here comes Busher. And if these guys get side by side, and there's lap traffic. Matt Benedetto, he's sitting in 3rd. He's also looking for career win number 1. Charlotte, Talladega, Daytona, Las Vegas, Kansas, Martinsville, Richmond. Some of the tracks that don't need to be messed with. Same for Dover and Nashville. Agreed. Agreed. I like those tracks. I like all the tracks. Oh god, Martinsville's too cool to do something to. Make it water. Put a bank on it. Alright, so Custer's gonna get stuck behind Cindric here. Busher's gonna go to the lead. If the caution comes out now, the race will be over. Just saying. We're at that point in the race, boys. Busher drafts up to the 96 of Todd Dillon. Custer is all over the back bumper of that 17. That's going to allow Matt Benedetto to catch him. He's in frame now. I think Pocono's fine as well. Yeah, Pocono after the doubleheader they had might change my mind about Pocono. Oh wow. Okay, do we have enough fuel? Custer just went to pit road, so his first win is out of the book. Busher trying to stay out as long as he can here. We got 3 laps to go. New Hampshire, I don't really know what you could do. Yeah, I don't either. New Hampshire, just New Hampshire. Busher's coming to pit road this time. Has to be. Right? Right or wrong? Wrong. Alright, here we go. 2 laps to go. Does he have enough fuel? Alex Bowman looking for career win number 1. He sits in 2nd. And he's a whole 9 seconds back. Yeah. Well, if they just stop running or slow down a lot, they ran out of fuel. I think he's good, though. I think he's going to have enough fuel because he ain't slowing down and he ain't dropping low any. Indy was fine. I don't know why we did the road course. Yeah, I don't either. Alright, here we go. Final lap for Chris Busher. All he's got to do is make it. Yeah, because Bowman is now on pit road. So I think Busher's got this thing locked up. Laps Reddick again. He's going to lap Bubba Wallace down the back straightaway. Saved enough fuel after a very green ran race. Chris Busher is going to win at Atlanta, and he's going to lock himself into the playoffs. It's about damn time that Chris Busher won a race. So Chris Buescher finishes first. Cole Custer is second. Well, actually, they ain't even done finishing yet because a lot of these guys are 2 to 3 laps down. So we'll just have to see. You know what? It ain't going to matter anyways. Custer gets second. Benedetto third. Hamlin fourth. Ryan Blaney fifth. Chase Elliott sixth. Martin Truex Jr. seventh. Alex Bowman eighth. Ryan Preece ninth. And Kurt Busch finishes 10th. Alright, so prepare your speakers and ears. Chris Buescher cruises to victory at Atlanta. I couldn't even read that. So, Buescher, your winner at Atlanta. We'll be back next week with New Hampshire.